In 2014 and 2015, the US poultry industry lost more than $4 billion in terms of lost revenue due to the avian influenza outbreak. The US poultry industry sought to reach out to foreign governments in order to educate them on the threat of AI.
We felt that our biosecurity in the U.S. within our poultry sector, in the egg-laying and turkey sectors, was good, was very good. One of the things we found out in that and learned from that is it was lacking.
But we're here to share those lessons, to tell you what we've learned to do and what we've learned not to do with all of you in hopes that it makes your countries and your people more productive, that it supports your poultry industries, and that it helps all of us feed the world.
If you want to eliminate AI in the marketing system, you have to be cleaning things, because we have a huge poultry industry that feeds the world. If there is a demand, there is a supply, whether you like it or not. If there is one thing that does not need money a lot to do, is education. That if they don't do the right things and they have disease, they're going to lose everything.
In each country, the officials spent 3 days with our experts learning how the US dealt with its highly pathogenic AI disaster. The attendees learned of important biosecurity steps to take to help avoid avian influenza outbreaks and actions their governments and industries can take to achieve early detection and eradication.
The most beneficial aspect of this workshop has been the relevancy of the topic under discussion, which is avian influenza. And secondly, we have seen how a member states like United States were able to fight this problem and defeat it. And thirdly, that the use of international standards like the OI standards are very helpful in addressing animal health challenges such as avian influenza.
Today I've learned that we can go and find an area, we can go and ask our government to allocate the land for this big market so that people can sell their beef to the market.
Back home, I'm going to recommend to our directors that we need a national poultry development plan, which we have learned over here.
The biosecurity system in the live bird market is very poor. We have to organize them into cooperative societies so that they will be able to work as a group, and that will also make intervention easy.
I feel Dr. Fidel is a very important knowledge that we can use it and go and back home we can implement it and improve our preparedness plan for avian influenza in the country.
To be prepared before you get a disease, especially the points about surveillance and then the constant testing. That is what even impressed me so much about your system.
I'm going to look at the live bird market as a system, not just the market, but the producer, the transporter, and the market itself. So I'm going to implement a surveillance program that involves all the three components of the live bird market system.
To think that we could have reached all of these countries in 2 weeks would have been unfathomable, but we did it. We brought them all to a couple of common locations, and what we accomplished this week, last week, may have dividends for not just our industry, but their own industries for decades to come. And we are so appreciative not only of our own government for making this happen, but of all of the cooperation that we receive from the countries. They were keenly interested in what was discussed, and I was so impressed with the intensity of these discussions.
After seminars in the UAE and Turkey, South Africa served as the grand finale of the series of workshops.
Well, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for coming tonight. Really, tonight was just to have you come over, enjoy yourselves, relax, get to know your colleagues as friends. And so I hope you will do that tonight. I'm really pleased to have such a diverse and interesting crowd at my home. Thank you for coming. Please have a good time.
Thank you to APHIS for sending their finest on the 2-week road trip, and thank you to these organizations whose financial support made it all possible.